Okay, well, after the drama of Autumn Ring and me missing the end of the race off, my apologies again, we are here for round 5 at vrroom.org of the GT300 Trophy League. Another full grid again, qualification for this. We're here at Capering South. There's three or four configurations for this circuit, and this is one of the shorter ones, but it's quick, it's got flowing corners, and it's got a massive home straight. So it always brings home some really good action. I'm really looking forward to it. Qualification on pole, we have VR Stuntman doing a sterling job. Again, already won one this year. This season, July season. We've got Scalebreaker, the current championship leader and the winner of the last race in the Lexus in second, followed up by Jordan in third. Then we've got Genobi and the first of the Rosso Racing cars, VR DM. We've got then followed by Lockie in the MR2. I mentioned how good that car was last time. Rick GT5 in 7th. Badger in the second of the Rosso Racing cars in 8th. Setwave 9th, Rhesus 10th, and N10 at the back. Again, unusually, it was really on form in the first 3 races there, back at Laguna and Spa. So I'm a bit flummoxed as to why he's so far back. I'm gonna have to have a word with him. Have a trip down in the forum and get into the paddock and have a good old chat. Try and find out why. So I'm going to bring you the whole race. I'll say it as I see it, as normal. I'm Dave Higgins. Enjoy the race. I'll try not to miss the end of this one as we go. So if I click start on it. So we're on board with Stuntman. Let's see if they can get a really good start here at Capering. And the lights change and away we go. DM immediately diving to the middle of the track. And it looks like Stuntman is going to hold his advantage off the line. What a good shot as they go into the first corner. A lot of trail braking as they go in here. Scale was thinking of having a dive down the inside. I think it's given Stuntman a little bit of a tap though. But Stuntman holding the inside line and he's still crucially ahead from Scale, from Jordan, from Genobi and Lockett and DM. So everybody staying in formation, staying in place. A very tricky place to go side by side, but Jordan's trying to do it with Scale as they go up the hill towards the Fence-Off Champions here at VR Room. See if anybody goes in it. So-called the Fence-Off Champions because all of us have been in it at some stage, and it can make and break races. I remember several races back in the Cappuccino with JK when he went into it twice in one particular race. That was awful news for JK, but hey ho, that was back in a different class of car. What a shot now as we are flying down the fast stretch right at the back of the circuit. Lots of sweeping fast bends and then into this heavy braking zone here. So it's Stuntman, Scale, Jordan and Genobi. Let's look from the outside of the circuit there. I think everybody's made it round there unscathed, which is good. Not bad at all, and oh, that looks absolutely fantastic as they jostling for position down the main straight. Superb stuff. We'll just have a look and see Genobi's up there. The leader for the next sort of pack is DM, who's got Lockie and Badger just behind. This camera shot's not doing it justice really. DM trying to catch up onto the pack. Lockie hanging onto the back of DM there. Another fantastic shot as we go up the uphill section to the Fence of Champions one more time for lap 2 of 13 here at Capering. And oh, we have yellow flags been called. There's been an incident. I'm trying to figure out what that could have been. Let's just look at the back of the pack. Is it Badger off? It must be Rhesus. Rhesus looks like he's had a bit of an incident there. There's been a big incident actually. Let's just have a look. He's got monstrous damage. Let's just follow his car, see if we can figure out exactly what went off. So Rhesus is in 10th here. And he's gone very wide there into the first corner. And he's had a collision with Badger. It looks like Badger's lost it. So that's a turn up for the books. I'm just going to get the view of that from Badger's car. Yellow flags have been called, of course, so everyone's got to slow down to half race speed. So let's just have a look on board with Badger on his roof cam, on Badger's roof cam. Here we are. And he's been got by Lockie on the outside, which is fine. That looks all well and good. Oh, and he's had a clout from the back, and that was Setwave. And it looks like Setwave's lost control and hit the back of Badger. Let's just have a look at the back there. Now Setwave is the third car back. He's a long way back to be having a dive here. But round the outside goes N10. And here comes Setwave flying down there. It's okay at the minute. And oh, maybe he's got spat off and He's got spat off the curb, actually. I think it was fair play, if I'm honest with you, just a racing incident. But the race marshal's absolutely right to call a yellow flag for that one. Absolutely right. Good decision, good call. So the guys will slow down to half race pace. Not allowed to overtake, of course. Now we've got some of the main protagonists in the pits. Here we are with Rhesus in the pits. There's Badger getting the work done on his car. We'll see the pit crews come out to service Rhesus's car. You'll see Badger getting released before Rhesus, I would have thought. He's just got the wheels down now. You'll see him on the left-hand side of the screen just leaving. Of course, the advantage to pitting is that you get a fully repaired car. You also get any fuel replaced as well, plus your tyres. So they're basically going out with new machinery. And what will happen is they will be allowed to catch back up to this pack here. Under the yellows, and when they've caught up, what will happen is the race marshals will give a particular order in a particular corner to let the guys go on, and then they will go on the pace car, which now of course is VR Stuntman. Now what it really is important to do here is to keep the tyres warm and keep the brakes warm, so you'll see the guys brake testing and weaving, and that's crucial to keep heat in the tyres and heat in the brakes, because otherwise you'll set off and you'll have cold brakes and you won't be on form for at least half a lap. So it takes a lot of concentration. You can see all the players doing exactly what we've just said. I think the guys have caught up now at the back. So yeah, we've got word now from the race marshal. They are going to release, the race marshals are going to release the cars at the bottom corner. So it's on Stuntman. Now Stuntman's got an important job to do here. He's got to bunch the guys up, he's got to keep it just fast enough pace, and then he's got to choose when to restart the race. So this is going to be exciting stuff. We've got Scale tight up behind him, just rubbing him along the road actually. Now everyone's been given the orders to get in the train, so they're all training up behind, one behind the other, and when Stuntman drops the hammer, everyone else can drop the hammer, and he's done it. We have go on lap 3 of 13, so that was an exciting first little gambit of the race. And again, Scale desperately trying to get past VR Stuntman, who is absolutely on form this season. Really is doing a superb job here. Oh, and Scale looks like he's going to go around the outside, but no, he's thought wise of that. It's not a place that you want to go around the outside, and you'll see why as we go down into this section. Tight, very twisty, a lot of on-camera corners, but look at the size of those curbs, ladies and gentlemen. What they will do is they will just grip your car. They will give you what's called an anchor point, which is good if you're time trialing, but here, you know, what's going to happen basically is your car's going to get spat off. You're going to get extra steering that you don't want. That will give you oversteer, and then it will spit you off as you try to correct. So they're very dangerous, the curbs here. I learned that very on in my racing career here at VR Room. Flashing of the lights there from Scale, trying to intimidate VR Stuntman out of the way. He does a lot of that. Quite how he finds time to tap on the lights whilst he's driving at 121 miles per hour is beyond me, but there you go. What goes through that? He's like the Stig, isn't he? I don't know what goes through. Is he man or machine? Oh, we've had an incident. N10 again. N10 has had. Now, who's in the pits there? We're on board with Jordan. He's come into the pits. He's got damage. N10 has got a lot of damage as well. We have yellow flags again, ladies and gentlemen. That's very unfortunate. I just want to see on board with N10's car exactly what happened. It's worthwhile getting the replay. We'll give N10 a little bit of airtime. We'll go on N10's roof cam. He's sitting pretty in 7th, which actually is very, very good. He's caught up to Lockie, and I think he qualified down in 10th or last. It was a very poor qualifying performance. Maybe he just didn't get warmed up enough before he went into it. I remember myself going into this particular section of circuit cold, and I ended up winning it, and that was a couple of seasons ago when I was racing in the Cappuccinos here at VR. Oh, and there's a big slidey moment there. Those back tyres clearly haven't heated up from the restart, and this is the problem. Did he do enough of the... Oh! Nudging down the inside there. That's only just fair enough. He's won the place from Lockie, or will he give that back? No, he's given that place back to Lockie, probably quite rightly so. It was a little rough of him. It must have been just a typical outbreak. Let's watch and listen. Let's see what happened. Did he catch the grass? Did he get on the curb? Oh my lord, oh dear, and that's absolutely horrendous crash, that one. And yeah, that's put Ginobili completely out of it. Poor old Ginobili. Not his fault at all, got completely collected. And we're going to watch Ginobili now very slowly going into the pits. Yellow flag's called again, so I'm going to have to start skipping some laps here, ladies and gentlemen, because we're up to 10 minutes already. But that's bad news. Not Ginobili's fault at all. I'm sure N10 will be communicating with Ginobili in the paddock later on, just to have a little word, and hopefully they can clear any air between them. But to be fair with N10, you know, it's all happened to us on that stretch. He just basically missed his braking point a little bit, and he had no choice but to go straight on. And in fact, that happened to DM at Spa on round 3, I think it was, into the bus stop chicane. Just too much brake, too late. You just get slightly unsighted. It's very difficult, you know, on that section. You're really finely balanced, and you're only just managing to slow the car and keep it under control. So that's bad news, unfortunately. That's put N10 on Ginobili at the back. The current race order then is VR Stuntman, Scalebreaker, VR DM, Setwave, Lockie, Rick GT, Badger, Rhesus, Jordan, N10 and Ginobili. And again, you can see DM weaving in the background, trying to keep the tyres warm. It's worth, I just want to see who's got fastest lap at the moment while they're on the formation lap here. Fastest lap is to VR Stuntman and then Scalebreaker, who are massively quicker than everyone else. I wonder why at the moment. Maybe it's because we've only done 5 laps. But that's really, really seriously quick stuff. Seriously quick stuff. Okay, so the race marshals, we'll watch this restart. The race marshals are going to restart the race again. The guys have been given the order to get in the train. As you can see, they're all behaving themselves, starting to pile behind each other as if they're on tow. Some of the guys at the back need to catch up a little bit though, so Stuntman's been told to slow down just that little bit, just let everyone catch back up. Ginobili trying to warm his tyres like mad in the background there. This is going to be a humdinger. This is going to be an exciting restart. So we have waved green flags. It's on Stuntman. Stuntman's going for it. DM's looking handy on the background with Scalebreaker. It's very close behind him. Followed by Setwave down into the first corner. So let's go on the back of VR's car. We have another off in the background. Something must have happened. I don't think... Oh no, we're having another yellow flag. Now that must have been some kind of a lag or something. In fact, yes, it will have been, because Jordan has left the room. I won't do a replay of that one. That's obviously a lag from Jordan, and the race marshal's not knowing whether somebody has had a prang there. I think that's involved Ginobili and N10. They're in the pits again. Ginobili in the pits again. Unbelievable. So we're on board with Ginobili and N10 for a 3rd time, I believe, for Ginobili in the pits. I may be wrong on that. So that's a lag spike, unfortunately. That's nothing to do with anyone, but it's the correct call from the marshals. I'll just skip forward a lap. We've got a second release now on lap 7 of 13, guys, here at Capering. Scale still having no answer for Stuntman. Stuntman doing a superb job. DM looking handy in 3rd position. Scale giving it the Petter Solberg moment at the side there on the grass. And DM getting involved in that. DM and Scale crash. DM and Scale have hit each other. Absolutely shocking, and that's knocked DM down to 5th. Let's just see that on board with DM just to see what happened there, whether it was all fair and above board. So we'll go on the roof cam of DM. And he's a long way back from Scale at the moment, but if Scale's binned it in the grass, a bit of sliding there from DM, but he made the apex very nicely. There's the mistake. Now DM's going to try to get past and capitalise on it. He's on the inside, and oh dearie me, there's nothing he could do there. DM knows if you take a risk when you're getting past someone. They've managed to hold it. DM didn't pick up damage, and I don't think Scale did either. Let's just check. No damage. So we've managed to get off unscathed there, but unfortunately DM came off worse. It's always risky when you go in those situations, to be honest with you. You're never sure whether you're going to get past the car that's lost control or whether you're going to collect it. But the thing is, if you slow down, you know you're going to get absolutely nailed by everybody behind, so you've got to really, really go for it. Difficult one to call, that one. Just a racing incident, I think. Let's get those outside view now of the leaders as they come down. Let's see the back of the pack. We've got Rick GT5 now with Badger close behind. Oh, look at the speed they're doing, flying down there to that heavy braking point. Badger is close to his teammate at the moment, but he's running very, very wide. They won't help him going round that wide here at Capering, to be fair. He's got tight up behind. Oh, tight. Resus and Lockie. We've got to get on board with that. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. N10 in the background as well. They're all getting sucked in. Will we see one of them plant it? And N10 is trying to plant it down the inside. Will he make it stick? Will we see him on the inside of the circuit as they go round there? No, he's thought wise of it. It's such a short little lap here. It really is. But it's so intense and it's so competitive. I love racing here. It's a really, really good circuit. Seriously good circuit. I think all the boys in the paddock like it as well, to be fair. Just in case you've not watched my YouTube channel before, and you're watching this for the first time, thank you very much for finding me. Thank you for tuning in. I am doing the commentary here for vrroom.org events. Please find us on the web, find the website on the web, and you can be here racing too. It's free of charge to join, and all we ask is that you bring as much skill with you as possible. If you've got a passion for motorsport, but can't afford it, and you want to go do it online, this is the closest thing you can get. The reason for that is we don't use any driver aids, not even ABS. We do not use. We also drive with damage on. All the rooms are fully marshalled, so it ensures professional conduct, really. And we've got a fantastic website and some really good forums and blogs going on there. So please join us at vrroom.org. Now, back to the race. What I will do, sorry about that, guys, what I will do is I'll just skip to lap 10 of 13. Just missed a couple of laps out. So, Shinobi and Badger were on it. They've obviously split up a little bit. Stuntman still fending off the Scale Breaker. Unbelievable stuff. It's Stuntman, Scale Breaker, Setwave and Lockie. And look how close Scale is to the back of him. Look how close he is. You may see some of that cheeky flashing of headlights that Scale likes to do. He's really having to work here. All of the cars there managing to avoid the Fence of Champions. Scale trying him around the outside, trying him around the inside. There go the headlights again flashing, trying to intimidate him out of his way. And he doesn't mind rallying it at all, Scale. Look at, there we go again with the flash of the headlights. He doesn't mind it at all, and has dropped him back into the clutches of Setwave. So Setwave very, very, very close to the back of Scale Breaker. Now, have we got Lockie and DM having one? We have. It's so close, Lockie and DM there. Lockie supporting a little bit of rear damage. I think he had a collision with DM. DM sends his apologies for that. They did get off reasonably unscathed, though, I think. But it's looking good as they go down the straight there. Now, Badger holding his own by himself in P8, and the other guys are spread out. So let's just see Stuntman and Scale again. Still going hammer and tongs at it here. Now, these guys are going to get on the podium, but who is going to be in what place? I don't know, but it's exciting stuff to watch. Keep watching and we'll find out. I love this shot. Will they make it round? It's really deceptive, that corner. Got to brake very early, and I think we had a clip of the Fence of Champions, but no one's been collected in it so far. Touch wood. Hope I haven't jinxed that, guys. Hope I haven't jinxed that at all. Now, is Lockie able to fend off DM? And this is close again. So we've got a three-way ding-dong for 1, 2, 3, then a three-way ding-dong for 4, 5 and 6. Unbelievable. And the 4, 5 and 6 is Lockie, VR DMGH and Rick GT5, all going hammer and tongs. So we've got Toyota MR2, followed by the Arta 08 of DM, Team Rosso Racing, followed by the Toyota Celica. Oh, looking like a little bit wide from Rick GT5. Then he managed to hold that. No, that's dropped him back, so that's just put a little bit of pressure off DM. So fantastic view of Lockie. Now we're going to go on board with Stuntman for the final lap now. Can Stuntman stay ahead of Scale? This is what we need to watch. Stuntman's done a superb job to resist the pressure for 13 laps. Will he be able to hold it? Just a few corners to go. About 1 minute separate him between his second VR Room win at the GT300 League. Scale really rubbing him all the way around there. So aggressive, so aggressive. Round the Fence of Champions. They survive it. Down into the back hairpin, and Scale's planted one down the inside. Unbelievable stuff. That's what he was wanting to do. He's wanted to do that for ages, and he's made it stick. Now that has put Scale in the clutches of Stuntman, because Stuntman can get the slipstream. Will they make this stick? Oh, he's really, really desperately trying to get past it. He needs to plant it down the inside. Never two abreast round here, never. Oh my God, he's gone in front. They've touched, they've collided. Stuntman's off. Stuntman off. Now, he's going to get collected by the other cars if he's not careful. He's going to get collected by the other cars. He's trying to pull back on. Oh, and Lockie's hit him. He's got in the way of Lockie. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And that's enabled DM to get up the inside. Shocking, shocking stuff. My goodness me. So Scale wins the race. Stuntman third. A bit of horn beeping there. Stuntman third. DM fourth. Lockie fifth. Oh, drama on the last corner there. Oh dear, that's just very, very unfortunate for Lockie because he was racing so hard and so fast. And DM was able to take advantage of that. Stuntman, oh dear me. I mean, there was contact there between Scale. That was a racing incident, I think, but he got onto the grass. What can you do? Unbelievable stuff. So, fantastic win from Scale. Setwave, second, and Stuntman on the podium. Unlucky, very unlucky that from Lockie's point of view. Very unlucky indeed. So, I've been Dave Higgins. You guys have been great for watching. Thanks very much. I'll see you for round 4, 5, 6, for round 6 at the same circuit. Reverse grid order it will be. So, that should be exciting to watch. Thanks very much.